Sweaty bodies.
A carb is not a fish. That's a carb. A carb is short for carbohydrate. Carbohydrates are one of the three main micronutrients, along with proteins and fats. They're made up of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, and they're the body's main source of energy. You see, carbohydrates are like fuel for your car. They're the main source of energy for your body's cells and tissues. Without carbohydrates, your body would run out of gas, and you would feel tired and run down. However, they're not essential for energy, as your body can eventually use your fat stores. So there are two main types of carbohydrates, simple and complex. Simple carbohydrates are broken down quickly by the body and provide a quick burst of energy, and are made up of just one or two sugar molecules. They're often found in foods like sugar, candy, soda, and white bread. You may have often heard these being referred to as empty calories, similar to alcohol. Alcohol is not a carbohydrate. They're referred to as empty calories because they don't provide much nutritional value. Complex carbohydrates, on the other hand, are packed with nutrients and can help you feel full and satisfied after eating. They are made up of many sugar molecules that are linked together. This is basically because they are broken down more slowly by the body and provide a more sustained release of energy. They're found in foods like whole grains, fruits, vegetables, and beans. Fiber is a type of carbohydrate, but your body can't digest. Fiber helps you feel full and satisfied after eating, and it can also help lower your cholesterol levels and improve digestion. As a general rule, you should aim to get about half your daily calories from carbohydrates, but it's important to choose the right type of carbohydrates. Focus on complex carbohydrates and limit your intake of simple carbohydrates. Here's an easy way to remember the difference between simple and complex carbohydrates. Simple carbohydrates are simple. As mentioned before, they're made up of just a few sugar molecules. Basically, anything high in sugar or white grains are simple. This means they break it down quickly by your body and give you a quick burst of energy. But they also raise your blood sugar levels quickly, which can lead to cravings and weight gain. This can be devastating for your body if these are regularly consumed at high levels and can eventually cause diabetes. Complex carbohydrates are complex. They're made up of many sugar molecules that are linked together. That means they're broken down more slowly by your body and give you a sustained release of energy. They also contain fiber, which can also help you feel full, satisfied after eating. So, next time you're at the grocery store, remember the difference between simple and complex carbohydrates. Try to reach for the complex carbohydrates and leave the simple carbohydrates in the shop. Here are some of the most important high carbohydrate foods to avoid. Sugary drinks. These drinks are loaded with simple carbohydrates and empty calories. They also can contribute to weight gain, tooth decay, and other health problems. Hyper-processed foods. Many processed foods are high in unhealthy fats and are very calorie dense. They're often low in fiber and other nutrients. White supermarket bread. White bread is made from refined flour, which has been stripped of many of its nutrients. It's high in simple carbohydrates and low in fiber and spikes blood sugar. White rice. White rice is also made from refined flour. It's high in simple carbohydrates and low in fiber. Pasta. Depending on the type of pasta and the sauce, choose whole grain pasta and serve them with homemade healthy sauces to reduce the carbohydrate content. It's important to note that not all high carb foods are bad for you. Some carb foods such as fruits, vegetables and whole grains are packed with nutrients and can be part of the healthy diet. However, it's important to limit your intake of processed foods, sugary drinks and white bread, which are high in simple carbs and low in nutrients. Here are some tips to avoid high carb foods. Read the labels carefully. Choose whole grain breads, pastas and refined options. Limit your intake of sugary drinks. Focus on fruits, vegetables and lean protein. Cook at home more often so you can control the ingredients of your food. Here are some examples of complex carbs. Whole grains. Whole grains are the best source of complex carbohydrates. They are made from the entire grain kernel, including the bran, germ, and endosperm. Whole grains are high in fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Some examples of whole grains include brown rice, quinoa, oats, barley, and whole wheat bread. Fruits. Fruits contain a variety of vitamins, minerals, and fibres. Some examples of fruits are high in complex carbs include bananas, apples, oranges, pears, and berries. Vegetables. Some examples of vegetables that are high in complex carbs include potatoes, corn, peas, carrots, and broccoli. Legumes. Greens such as beans, lentils, and peas contain a good amount of protein, fibre, vitamins, and minerals. Complex carbohydrates are a good source of energy and nutrients. They are important for maintaining a healthy weight and reduce the risk of chronic diseases. When choosing complex carbohydrates, it's important to choose whole grains over refined grains. Whole grains are higher in fibre and nutrients. So there you have it. Please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.